Now that summer's here, it's hot, and all I want are Dairy Queen Blizzards. But I'm trying to lose body fat and get lean right now, and Blizzards are loaded with calories. Plus, they don't really keep me that full. So I'm gonna show you 2 super tasty, low calorie, high protein copycat versions that I've been making instead. And I've been flipping between one or the other every day for dessert. They're satisfying my cravings and helping me feel full while helping me stay in a calorie deficit to keep losing fat. Desserts like these, they're not just helping me lose fat and get fit now. They helped me look forward to what I was eating so that I could stay on track and lose 130 pounds. And I've kept it off for 10 years, honey. And guess what? I'm making copycat versions of the Superman cake. This is a mouthful. The Superman cake batter cookie dough blizzard plus the mixing bowl mashup. Starting with the Superman one, and this is what you're gonna need, sweetheart. Okay, we need 1 2/3 cup of protein milk. This is the 0% Fairlife. It is my favorite protein milk. I have reserved 2 tablespoons of milk in the jug for the next day when we do the respin. We need a tablespoon of low-calorie sweetener. This one is the Great Value from Walmart. On the website, the picture shows that the Superman Blizzard is blue, so we need some blue food coloring. We need a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And we're gonna need some birthday cake flavored protein, a whole scoop. I'm using the best in the West. This is HTLT Sups casein and whey protein powder, and this is the cake pop flavor. It literally tastes like birthday cake with frosting. Code Nicole will save you 15% off, and the link is down below. And I use this in everything. Protein ice creams like this, Greek yogurt bowls, like you name it, I put it in there. It is so good. What is in the Superman Blizzard? It's sugar cookie dough, sprinkles, cake batter flavor, all in their soft serve. And before I get making the Blizzard, if you wanna know more of exactly what I ate and did to lose my weight, keep it off, and get into best shape of my life, buddy. The best shape. I have 4 weight loss ebooks. You can buy them all separately and use code Nicole to save yourself 10% off. Or you can buy all 4 in my everything bundle for a cheaper price, and then use code Nicole to save yourself 10% off the already cheaper price for a double savings. The links are down below if you wanna check those out. So now what we're gonna do, I've showed you everything that we're gonna need for the ice cream part for the base. We're also gonna need these for the mix-ins. We're gonna need 20 grams of sugar cookie dough, and this is just the Pillsbury regular old sugar cookie dough. Surprisingly, the calories are quite good on this, so don't be scared. It's only 120 calories for 29 grams, and we're only using 20. And then we're gonna need a teaspoon of rainbow sprinkles. So to make the base, I've already got the milk in my creamy. What I'm gonna do now is put the vanilla in here, and then I'm gonna do a couple of drops of the blue food coloring, and then we'll kind of add as we want till we get the color we like. So I'm just gonna take a milk frother.
If you're doing a lot of Ninja Creamies, milk frother is a must.
Yes, and you can get these like anywhere, like Walmart. We found this one at the grocery store.
And they're cheap, like $5 to $10.
Yes, that looks like a perfect color that I want. I'm just gonna give this a quick blend to mix it all together. That looks like the perfect color, like identical. I'm gonna just take a small bowl and I'm gonna put my cake pop protein powder in the bowl with the sweetener.
And there is sprinkles, as you can see, in the protein powder already.
Yes, look at that. That's what I love about the cake pop protein powder. And it tastes so good. Like, you don't need to add anything to it. And it comes with sprinkles. So I'm just gonna mix this until it's really well combined here. And then I'm gonna add it into my milk mixture. So what I'm gonna do is put about half of this in, and I wanna blend it really well. I wanna go all around the sides, up and down, about 30 to 40 seconds, just until it's really well combined and as smooth as you can get it. And the friends, I made weight loss a punishment for years because I kept taking away all my favorite foods and all my favorite treats. And all that did was cause all heck to break loose. And I'd eat and eat and eat and go way off track. And I kept failing. I finally realized if I actually wanted to lose my weight and keep it off, I was gonna have to learn to find a way to build my favorite foods into my meal plan. And so I'm gonna add the rest of the protein mix now and keep blending. So I started learning how to make low calorie versions of all my favorite things. And every once in a while, I started giving myself the regular version. Both of those things worked. I stopped feeling like I was missing out and like I was depriving myself, and I was able to be consistent with eating in a calorie deficit every day, and I was having so much fun making low calorie versions of all my favorite foods. I wake up excited every day to eat my meals, and that's why I've been able to get my weight and keep it off as long as I have. The best sustainable diet, it's one you can stick to. So build in your favorite foods if you like them. Find ways like this to include them so that you can be looking forward to what you're eating every day. That's really important. So I'm just gonna go around a little bit more, make sure everything's really well combined. I love seeing the sprinkles float around in there. This is looking so awesome. Okay, we're gonna cover this up and put it in the fridge for 24 hours. And then after the 24 hours, I'll take it out, I'll put it in the creamy, and I'll show you all the steps, and we'll include the mix-ins and make ourselves a Superman ice cream. It's time to finish the Superman cake batter cookie dough blizzard. Nailed it. I've got my milk for the respin, and I'm gonna be using 2 tablespoons of the Fairlife 0% protein milk. So I have that set aside. And then I've got my mix-ins. I have a teaspoon of rainbow sprinkles. These are the Cake Mate. I got them off Amazon. And I've got it divided into 2 half teaspoons because I'm gonna put half in the ice cream and then half on top. And then I have 20 grams of that Pillsbury sugar cookie dough. I'm gonna use most of it as the mix-in and then save a little bit for the top. I've got my Ninja Creamy all set up and ready to go. And this is my pint that we made yesterday. It's been sitting out for about 15 minutes. Now I'm gonna run it under warm water for 40 seconds. It is all done. I'm just drying the pint off. Now I'm gonna load it into the creamy. So that's what it looks like right now. There we go. I'm just gonna load it in now. There we go. Okay, we're gonna turn it on and select the light ice cream setting. All right, we're gonna take it out now. Oh, that's looking great so far. I'm gonna take a butter knife and make a hole down the middle like this. And I'm gonna take a tablespoon and put 2 tablespoons of the Fairlife milk down the middle. 1. And this is gonna make it extra creamy. So now I'm gonna load it back in. And select the respin. All right, it's looking good. Let's take it out. Oh yeah, that made it so much creamier. So now what we're gonna do is take that butter knife and make a hole down the middle again. And this time we're gonna put our mix-ins in there. So I'm gonna put half a teaspoon of the sprinkles, and then I'm gonna use about 3/4 of this cookie dough, and I'm just gonna put it right down the middle. I'm gonna save a little bit for the top, maybe like about that much. Okay, and then I'm just gonna kind of smooth this over top like that, cover it back up, load it back in, and mix in setting. It is all finished. Let's take it out. See the final, oh yeah, that looks amazing. Okay, so now I'm going to take my cookie dough, and I'm just gonna crumble it over the top. Just little pieces. Then I'm gonna put my sprinkles. We'll do the sprinkles. Oh, this looks amazing.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
Wow, I'm like a Dairy Queen specialist. So this makes 1 pint. For the pint, it's 391 calories, 6 grams of fat, 36 grams of carbs, and 51 grams of protein.
Whoa.
So you're getting a cool copycat Blizzard, and it's gonna be filling and tasty. So 391 calories for my version, and in Canada, a medium Dairy Queen Superman cake batter cookie dough Blizzard, get ready for this, 880 calories.
Whoa.
Whoa. Keep in mind, this is the Canadian calories. Different countries might have slightly different calories, but in Canada, it's 880 for a medium. So by making my version, you're saving, drum roll please, 489 calories. And that's how we eat dessert, lose fat, and get in this shape at 41, guys. That's how we do it. Wow, this looks great.
It looks nice and creamy.
And you gotta do the food coloring. Kyle was saying like the color is so cool. Like if you're gonna make this, you've gotta add the food coloring.
Makes it more fun.
Mm-hmm. Holy bingo. Whoa! I nailed it, buddy. That's so good. It's time to make the base for the mixing bowl mashup Blizzard. This is what you're gonna need, cute heart. So we need 1 2/3 cup of protein milk, and I'm using the 0% Fairlife milk. And I have reserved 2 tablespoons of Fairlife in the bottle for the respin tomorrow when we put it together. We need a tablespoon of low-calorie sweetener, and I'm using the Great Value brand from Walmart. 10 grams of fat-free chocolate pudding mix. I'm using the Jello brand, and in Canada, it is sugar-free, even though it doesn't say it on the front. It will show you on the back. If you look in the nutrition area, it says 0. Then we need a scoop of protein powder, and I'm using HTL T-Seps, the Casein and Whey vanilla ice cream. That's gonna give a little je ne sais quoi when it's mixed with everything. And then for the mix-ins, we're gonna need half of a fudge brownie bar. I originally wanted a Fiber One brownie bar, but the store didn't have any, they were out. So I got these instead. They're the chocolate fudge brownie bars from Pillsbury, and they're only 10 more calories than the Fiber One, so it works. And we're gonna use half of one of these when we do the mix-ins. And then we need some chocolate chip cookie dough. And so we're gonna use just the Pillsbury regular old chocolatey chip cookie dough. We're gonna use 20 grams, and it's only 120 calories for 29 grams, and we're only using 20, so that's quite great. What the Blizzard has in it, what it says on Dairy Queen's website is chocolatey brownie batter and chunks of chocolate chip cookie dough, and it's in their soft serve. And on the website, it shows that the soft serve is chocolate, so that's why we're adding in the pudding mix to make it chocolatey. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put all my dry ingredients in a bowl. So we got the sweetener, the pudding mix, and the protein powder. And I'm just gonna give this a stir until it's really well combined. Oh, it smells so good.
Now we are waiting on, HTLT just came out with a chocolate milkshake, so we're waiting on that. It's a brand new flavor, and we just ordered some. So.
Yeah, we literally just ordered some today. So if you've already ordered it and you have it at home, you can feel free to use the chocolate milkshake. I would have if we had it, but the vanilla will work just fine because we're adding chocolate in the form of pudding mix anyway. So that looks good. I'm just gonna break up any like little lumps that I see. Try to really make sure it's nice and combined. Now I'm gonna spoon half of this into the milk. And I'm gonna use my milk frother to mix this up really well, about 30 to 40 seconds. And you wanna go up and down and all around the sides, the bottom, really mix it well until it's as smooth as you can possibly get it. Oh, this is gonna be so good. That's looking great. I'm gonna do it a little bit longer just to make sure everything's really nice and blended. Okay, now we're gonna do the second half. We'll just spoon that in, and we're gonna do the exact same thing. Oh, there's a little left in the bowl. We're gonna do the exact same thing. Blend it 30 to 40 seconds with a milk frother. Make sure that you go all around the sides, up and down. You wanna make it pretty smooth, as few lumps as you can possibly get it. Okay, this looks good. Now I'm just gonna clean up the sides a little bit. Wipe it with a napkin. Okay, that looks awesome. So I'm gonna cover this up, and like you will see a little bit of lumps. That's normal. When you do like the respin in the light ice cream setting, it will get smoother.
The pudding always has lumps.
Yes, when you mix pudding powder and...
It's not this.
No, it's when you mix the pudding in, it always makes it a little lumpy, but just know that's normal. So we're gonna cover this up, freeze it for 24 hours, and then I'll come back after 24 hours and show you how to make it beautiful. Yeah. It's time to finish the mixing bowl mashup blizzard. I got the creamy ready to go. I have my protein milk ready for the respin. I'm gonna be using the 0% Fairlife milk, and we're gonna use 2 tablespoons. Then for the mix-ins, we need half of one of these chocolate fudge bars. I'm using the Pillsbury chocolate fudge brownie bar. I cut it in half and I've crumbled it up. And then we need 20 grams of chocolate chip cookie dough, and I'm using the Pillsbury chocolatey chip cookie dough, 20 grams, and I've crumbled it all up. I've got my Ninja Creamy Pint sitting here. It's been sitting out for about 15 to 20 minutes. Now what I'm gonna do is run it under warm water for 40 seconds. Okay, it's done. I'm just drying it off. Now I'm gonna load it into the creamy. So that's what it looks like right now. That in there, turn it on, and I'm gonna select the light ice cream setting. Okay, let's take it out. Open it up. Oh, she's looking good so far. Now what we're gonna do is take a butter knife and make a little hole down the middle. That looks great. Okay, now I'm gonna take my tablespoon. I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons of the Fairlife and put it right down the center. And this is gonna make it even creamier. 1 and 2. Now we'll load it back in. And we're gonna select respin. All right, we're gonna take it out. Look how creamy that made it. Now we're gonna take the butter knife and make another hole down the middle. And I'm gonna put about half of the brownie pieces down in there, and then about 3/4 of the cookie dough. Leave a little bit for the top. And then I'm just gonna take the butter knife and do a little bit of smoothing over the top like that. And load it back in. And we're gonna select mix in. All right, we're gonna take this out. And, oh yeah, look how beautiful that looks. So now I'm just gonna wipe the top off a little. That, and then we're gonna top it with some of the remaining brownie pieces and then the remaining cookie dough pieces. Just crumble that over the top. Oh, this looks so good. Wow, I'm excited to eat this.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is gonna look so, yeah. All right, so this makes 1 pint. For the pint, it's 439 calories, 8 grams of fat, 44 grams of carbs, and 52 grams of protein.
Oh yeah.
Amazing. Now, here's Dairy Queen's. A medium Dairy Queen mixing bowl mashup blizzard in Canada is 1,280 calories.
Whoa.
Crazy. Keep in mind, the calories may vary depending on the country that you're in, but this is a medium in Canada and it's 1,280 calories. And by having my version, you're gonna be saving, drum roll please, 841 calories.
Whoa.
Whoa. So, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you're gonna make these because you're gonna love it. And I'll catch you in the next vid, honey. Now let's taste my handiwork.
Whoa.
I'm hula hooping it so good. Whoa. I did it again.
See ya.
See ya. Remember, the friends, that weight loss isn't just about the number on the scale. It's also about here and here. Heart and mindset. Fight through it. You can do it. Don't give up.